You're recording?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So this has been an interesting day too. We tried to go to the Hurricane Grill and couldn't get there because of some high tension wires that I couldn't tell. So we turned around, came back out the river. We sailed back over. We identified where we wanted to anchor last night. And it just so happens that in that it's behind an island, it's a shielded area, and there's also another restaurant over there, the Hideaway, which I was not aware of. So we went over there. We back out there too late, but we got to sit for a while, and then when we were done at the restaurant, we just motored out to where we were going to anchor behind the island, and my depth gauge said that we were 6 and 7 feet, but we stopped moving. So I had to back it up and wiggle it back and forth, and we ended up anchoring between the island and the restaurant, which was a little windier and a little rolly and all of that because it wasn't as protected, but it was good. I had a real problem falling asleep though. Probably just got a couple of hours sleep. So we got up this morning and had a nice breakfast. Made some eggs with spinach and cheese and coffee.
It was wonderful.
Yeah, it was nice cooking. We're definitely camping on the hook, right?
Yep.
So as we went to go leave that anchorage, we were right into the wind. The wind was coming right between the island and the restaurant. There's a little pass there, and I don't know, it was doing 8-10 knots. Not bad, but it gave us some good practice. It's the first time Dale and I really had an opportunity intentionally, because we didn't have a choice, to practice tacking.
Yeah.
It takes quite a bit of skill to do that. You see somebody else do that on a video, and
They make it
Dan and Kika,
so
man,
easy.
they have it look so easy. I mean, you can tell they're working, and it has to be a lot of timing. But we did it. We did 3 good tacks, actually maybe 4.
Yeah.
And we were cutting across the lake. We got in front of that island, and we're cutting across the lake, and tacked one more time to head almost due west. Just the lake is about 8 miles east and west, so we were just going to cruise up the middle of the lake. The weather forecast again let us down. It was supposed to be winds out of the west southwest, so almost out of the west, and 10 miles, maybe 12. It wasn't really steady, but it wasn't more than that. We had both sails up and doing pretty well. And Dale looks over, she goes, "Oh look, there's rain over there," and started looking around. And this being Florida, the afternoon thunderstorms develop early. There weren't really any predicted. Saturday and Sunday, rain chance was only about 10 or 12%. Well, we hit all 10%. I had to go play the lottery because, yeah, we're under full sail, going along pretty good. Actually, I take that back. After yesterday being a little windy, I did put a first reef in the main. Just being prepared for that. It wasn't enough. So we're going towards them. We see the wall of water 6 miles away. And I looked at Dale and I said, if things get too crazy, be prepared for me to run forward and I'll pull the jib down. Well, things got really crazy really quick, to the point where I had the boom all the way extended out. There must have been 25, 30 knots of wind. The boat really wasn't in control. And once that did pass, I did go forward. I did bring the mainsail, or the jib down. And I asked Dale, I said, if I ever say if it gets too crazy I'm going to do something, just tell me, why don't you just go ahead and do it? Because that would have been the smart thing to do. Because we had the rail in the water a couple times. Of course, the air spilled out of the sails and the boat righted itself. Didn't hear any thunder in that first storm though. So,
Yeah,
but
the
that
second
passed. That did pass, and we were basically in the middle of the lake. And the wind died down. I had the foresail down and began sailing again west. I was going to head over to the area where the boat ramp is, and more rain started to come. So there was like a whole front came through or something. It wasn't like our normal sea breeze stuff, but it was moving northwest to southeast. So we got hit a couple more times, but nothing like that first storm. Nothing like the first storm. Never lost control of the boat. When I say control of the boat, I'm holding the tiller all the way over and the boat is not responding. And it's just heeling 30 degrees. I'm telling you, the rub rails were in the water momentarily. And then the wind spilled and the boat righted itself. But it was quite scary.
Yeah.
So we headed over. We're actually in the lee side of a peninsula that sticks out into the lake, and we dropped anchor. We're in about 8-10 feet of water, but we're not directly in the wind because the peninsula is west of us. The only real wave, there's no fetch, right? So the only real waves we're getting are the jet skis and the pontoon boats going by. So we had a time to take some break, dry some stuff out. We had some lunch. Dale had already made some tuna fish in a jar. You know, she put it in like a mason jar. So we've been on the hook about an hour, and it's been really quiet. We actually had a chance to take a nap. But that's why we're here. It's not even 5 p.m. We came over here. We just beat another rain squall when we dropped the hook. But it's been nice.
It was dead behind us, that's for sure.
Been nice, and there was lightning, and that's my concern, right? We have this huge 30-foot antenna sticking up out of the water. So we're actually sitting here talking. You know, there's a little bit of a breeze. I don't see any weather out, and it looks like that squall line has already moved southeast of us. We have a couple more hours of sunlight, and we could actually loop around this peninsula a little bit, but I like where we're at. We're out of the wind. Very little wave. We're far enough from the shore that we're private from them and they're private from us, so I think we just might stay here till the morning. I don't know. But that was our day, and what we're learning is sailboating is a lot of work. You have a lot of skills that you have to learn. You learn them up here. You don't learn them until you actually put them into practice. Even on the smaller sailboats that we've taken out, this has been quite a bit of work. So I think it's worth it though. You know, but it brings out the good qualities and the bad qualities. You know, I guess any kind of stressful situation is going to do that. So, like, we have 40 years of communication issues we got to deal with. So, yeah, but it's all right. It's all right. Right now, this is why I got the boat. Because we're sailing, we're not working.
That's right.
Right?
Yep, we learned to stow things a lot better.
Oh my God, yes, things falling everywhere.
Yeah, we only had one thing fall over.
What was that, the 5-gallon thing of water?
Yeah. Yeah, because that's the only thing we didn't have strapped to the boat. But
you probably see behind me the boat is swinging on the anchor. You
Yeah.
probably see it better behind her.
yeah, well, you're on camera now.
Yep. So maybe we'll chill out for a while,
Have a glass of wine.
have a glass of wine, see what we have for dinner, if anything. I don't even need dinner right now.
No, we're good.
And just have a peaceful evening.
Yep.
See ya.
If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button below. You can join us on our adventures by subscribing. It doesn't cost anything. click on that notification bell and we'll let you know anytime we post new content. Thank you to everyone for all the feedback and the support. Please leave a comment below. And as always, we'd rather be sailing, not working.